Welcome to our tutorial on building a Bitcoin statistics dashboard. Today, we're going to take you through the entire process step by step. Whether you're looking to track prices, performance, or just stay updated with the latest in cryptocurrency trends, this dashboard will empower you with real-time data. Before we start coding, let's discuss what our dashboard will look like and what features we want to include. Our dashboard will include the following statistics: current Bitcoin price, 24-hour change, market capitalization, and trading volume. To create our dashboard, we'll use several technologies: Java for backend processing, Spring Boot for the web framework, and React for the front end. Additionally, we will leverage a public API from CoinGecko to fetch real-time Bitcoin data. First, let's set up our Java Spring Boot backend. Open your terminal and create a new Spring Boot project using Spring Initializer. You'll need the following dependencies: Spring Web, Spring Boot DevTools, and Spring Boot Actuator. Once the project is created, unzip the file and open it in your favorite IDE. Your project structure should look something like this, including a SRC folder for your source code. Next, let's create a simple REST controller to fetch Bitcoin statistics. We'll create a new Java class named Bitcoin Controller under the controller package. This controller currently returns a placeholder message. Let's now implement the logic to fetch data from the CoinGecko API. To do this, we will create a service class. Now that we have our service class ready, let's inject this service into the controller and update our endpoint to return the actual Bitcoin statistics. With this implementation, when you navigate to /API/Bitcoin in your browser, you should see JSON data returned from the CoinGecko API. Let's test it out by starting your Spring Boot application. Now that we have the backend set up, let's shift gears and create a front-end dashboard using React. To do this, we will create a new React application using Create React App. Open a new terminal and run the following command. Once your React application is created, navigate into the directory and run the app. You should see the default React welcome screen. Next, we need to install Axios for making HTTP requests to our Spring Boot backend. Open the src/app.js file and modify it to fetch and display Bitcoin statistics from your backend. We'll replace the contents of app.js with the following code. Now, when you start your React application, it should display real-time Bitcoin statistics fetched from your Spring Boot backend. To make our dashboard visually appealing, we will use the Material UI library. Install Material UI components by running the following command. After installing Material UI, import the necessary components into your app.js file and style the output to create an elegant dashboard layout. Your dashboard should now look much better. Feel free to customize styles further and add features such as different currencies or historical data charts. In conclusion, you've learned how to build a Bitcoin statistics dashboard using Java Spring Boot for the backend and React for the front end. We covered creating RESTful APIs, fetching data from an external API, and using Material UI for a sleek design. Don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials like this one, and leave a comment on what you'd like to learn next. Happy coding!